many epoch-making mathematical discoveries were considered to be made in India, through which contemporary global affairs are carried out. The gift of India to the world are discovery of zero, decimal system, algebra, theorem of Bodhanan, geometry and arithmetic. Aryabhatta discovered zero. The process of writing zero after figure was discovered by sage named Grudh Samat. The ancient mathematicians have decided the name of numbers made up by placing 53 zeros after the digit 1. Decimal system had been seen for measuring and weighing instrument which had been found from remains of Harappa and Mohenjo-daro. So ancient time के अंदर इंडिया पास से इतना स्किल हुआ था. So they obviously discovered the zero, and 1 after 1 0, that is 10. 1 after 2 0, that is 100. So अपन ने एक खबर छे, but संस्कृत के अंदर 1 after 53 zeros हो त्या सुधी हो नेमिंग इस समय के अंदर करेंगे. The decimal system had been seen for measuring, weighing and measuring instrument. So instrument ने measure करवा माटे even at the time of Harappa and Mohenjo-daro. So while this whole thing was excavated, at that particular time this kind of instruments were found. Bhaskaracharya has written books. Leelavati Ganit. Leelavati was daughter of Bhaskaracharya and she was very much interested in this mathematics. And his son was not interested in it. But after her daughter's name, he named it Leelavati Ganit. And Bijudan in 1158, he discovered sign of addition and subtraction. Brahmagupta introduced type of equation. Bodhayan discovered theorem, triangle policy. Apstambha had decided the measurement of sacrificial pigs. Yagnaved used it for weighing yajnas in Shulva Sutra, that is in 1800 BC. It is also consists analysis of principle. Aryabhatta had mentioned the value of pi, which is 22 divided by 7. In his book Aryabhatta, he also propounded that pi is constant to show the ratio of circumference and diameter of circle. Circumference of circle is 2 pi r and divided by diameter, which is a 2r. So if we cancel the common quantity, we ended up with the pi, which is having value of 3.143 and so on. There is so many digits after that. Multiplication, addition, subtraction, square root, cube root, etc. Ashtanga method introduced by Aryabhatta in his work. Hence, Aryabhatta is known as father of mathematics. Moreover, he had written many other books like Das Vidya, Aryabhattiyam. He has described many principles of astronomy installed in his book named Arya Siddhanta. He found the solution of fundamentals of mathematics, that is arithmetic and geometry. Apart from these various aspects of mathematics had been discussed by many scholars in their books. Among them, scholars like Bodhayan, Apstambha, Katyayar, Bhaskaracharya, Brahmagupta are included. Other science, many books were written in various science in ancient India. So there is book name given and book was related to which specific subject. So Prajalan Sastra, Brahma Bhairavya Panchal was the writer. Chikitsa Sangraha was written by Chakrapani Datta. Kamasutra was written by Vatsalya. Vruksha Ayurveda by Maharshi Parasar. Yoga Sastra by Maharshi Patanjali. Yantra Saraswat by Maharshi Bharadwaj. Kalagnana by Shakunu. Astronomy and astrology. Astronomy is the movement of celestial objects. Astrology is the effect of celestial movement on human's life. Astronomy is most ancient science. Many works, grantha related to astronomy had been written in India. An organized and deep study of astrology was made by Indian Ancient University. Planets and their movements, constellations, other celestial objects were used in calculation through which astrology and astronomy were developed remarkably. Predictions were made on the basis of planetary movement. Aryabhatta made remarkable contribution in the field of astronomy. So the first Indian satellite was named Aryabhatta in his name. He declared that Earth rotates on its own axis. He proved the basic reason for lunar eclipse is the shadow of the Earth, which was addressed as Ajarbhar by the scholars. In the same manner, Brahmagupta popularized the law of gravitation in his book Brahma Siddhanta. Varahamihir was the great astrologer and astronomer who divided astrology into three sections, that is in Tantra, Hora and Samhita. His Grantha named Brihad Samhita gives information regarding effects of planet on man's future, his characteristics, various classes of animals and time of marriage, ponds, wells, gardens and good omen for showing. We should feel proud that our ancestors were experts in the various sciences. So after reading this all things only, you could understand what is our contribution in the field of astronomy and the astrology. We might not be the first person to build a satellite, but we are the first person to found zero, to give name to the constellation and so on. Vastu Shastra. There is an immense contribution of ancient India in the field of Vastu Shastra. It is an inseparable part of astrology. Vastu Shastra of India is being recognized, dignified and praised by many countries of the world. Brahma, Narad, Brihaspati, Bhrigu, Vashisht and Vishwakarma have made unique contribution in the field of Vastu Shastra. Vastu Shastra is basically a knowledge of building house, how to build house, at which places, what are the hole or kitchen, in which places this thing are going to get, so that we can utilize the nature at utmost and we can have a pleasing or a positive energy inside the house. They have propagated principle of construction of dwelling, temples, palace, ashwashala, forts, storehouse, and house of ammunition, and town planning. The description of Vastu Shastra is mentioned in Brihad Samhita. Ranabhoopa of Mewar revived this science in 15th century. According to traditional belief, Vishwakarma was the first architecture of God. He divided Vastu Shastra into 8 sections. Various information of Vastu Shastra like section of place, shapes, structure, proper planning of things, temples, Brahmasthan, dining room, bedroom, etc. are mentioned as the time passes by. The changes are taking place regarding the principle and understanding of Vastu Shastra. Now it is being adopted by the foreigners. Ancient Indian knowledge of science has been accepted by the world. Indian culture is very vast and heterogeneous. It is blending of science and religion, traditional ideas and practical knowledge, which is rarely seen in other countries of the world. Tolerance and equality towards the all religion is seen in our culture. In spite of having diversity in religion, lifestyle and values, we are unity in our country. We should not forget Indian culture reflects unity in diversity. So after observing this all contribution of India to the entire world, whether it is of zero, whether it is of naming numbers, whether it is about Bodhayan theorems, so we have contributed enormously. Then after